A good evening, YouTube. Is it late? Yeah, I think it's about 10 o'clock here. Listen, for all you people who are sick and tired of me talking about Wilson, go ahead and click off. I don't want to ruin your night. But I just can't with this dude. Okay, so I'm pissed off again about something this dude has done. Something that's come out of his filthy mouth. One thing I really can't stomach, and I've almost had my ass kicked a few times because I've seen somebody attacked on the street, and I cannot sit by and watch somebody else attacked on the street. I just can't do it. So I jumped in as people could easily have stabbed me as well. But I don't think it's a bad thing. Stand up for what is right. I can't stand a bully. And this particular kind of bully, it really pisses me off. Okay, should I let you listen to this shit first? Let you listen to this 2 or 3 minutes of this thing first before I tell you what I want to talk about. And perhaps, maybe I'm sent here on this planet to check this dude. Maybe that's what it is. I don't understand it. But here we are again. This is from tonight.
Did you transition or no? Did you transition or no? Now, this is for Chopper, and I'm not here to roast and gag. I'm really here to present some things. So, Chopper or Sarah, formerly known as Chopper, I'm asking this question because at the end of the day,
all right,
I support the trans community a great deal. I think you all saw me at the Transgender Day of Remembrance because they had a lot of transgender women murdered. World AIDS Day, and a whole lot of stuff that supports the community.
What are you doing?
But I do know that when someone is transitioning, they have to get psychological evaluations before they can go and do that procedure. So, Chopper, did you get your psychological evaluation? I know hormones cost a great deal of money. You know why I know? Because in my former job, we provided hormones for the trans community. The prescriptions are expensive. So, Chopper, is that the reason why you walk in the streets at night to garner enough money to pay for it? Because I don't know if you even doing it, if you are transitioning the right way. And the reason why I say that is because you have to go through some procedures. And you could be very well going, well, you can't go to Tijuana because you don't have no car. So I'm just wondering, because people are noticing, Chopper, that you walk a lot at night and be sleeping in the daytime. I'm just saying. And so you act like that it was not a joke, but I think you are making it a joke, Chopper. And as someone who is in the LGBTQI community, I would be very disappointed if you were making a mockery out of the transgender community for a coin.
Okay, that's enough. Get my camera back up here. Listen, this disturbs me. He think he's being clever. He goes on like this for a whole nother hour talking about this child, Chopper. Now, Chopper apparently transitioning. Chopper is transitioning. She's been in this process for a long time. I don't know Chopper. I've never had a conversation with Chopper. We've never had a dispute. I've never even read a comment from Chopper. Nothing. I know she's part of TSCC. And I'm hoping these people will come and just hammer this fool into the ground in defense of their friend. I can't stand a bully. I can't stand that. Now, this fool is acting like he knows something about about transitioning. And he's making fun of people who he is accusing of being homeless. Now, why would that be something amusing if someone is homeless? And someone is dealing with all the issues that a transgender person has to deal with. I saw that video last week when he was on their panel. And this person, Chopper, the person we know as Chopper at that time, was very passionately, very angry with him because of the way he treated her and treated her transition. And she spoke about how you able to respect T.S. Madison, but you can't respect me in my transition. And of course, J.Wilson, the coward that he is, I didn't know you wanted to be called Sarah. From now on, you'll be called Sarah. Just a little lying piece of shit. So now you don't go after people from their transitioning, just like you don't go after their HIV status. But this bitch, every time she says she's not going after nobody's HIV status, she always brings it up. Now, I'm not going to go through this whole goddamn hour of this fucking video just to show you that she is going to bring it up 2, 3, maybe 4 times. I'm not bringing it up. I'm not saying that I'm bringing it up. Well, why you keep bringing it up, bitch? Then he's going to tell somebody about what the process of transitioning is. Then he wants to make fun of this person's financial situation. And he's talking about, those hormones are very expensive. I know because I worked there. I worked in the. Well, how did you get fired? We'll get to that in a minute. This is California, punk. Transgender women. Free psychological. Free hormones. Free implants. Free surgeries on their butts. Free everything. Now, as is the last couple of years, you can even get a free pussy. So you don't know a goddamn thing about what you're talking about. This girl cannot afford to transition. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Why are you talking about it? If you have an issue with the person, why can't you just have an issue with the person? Why are you going to talk about somebody else's transition? And then you're always claiming you are part of the LGBT. Since when? Last year? 10 months ago? You ain't did nothing for us. You hid in the closet for your whole goddamn life. Here's a person who is bold enough to pursue what he wants in his life as he transitions. It's going to be from him to her. Whatever. I don't pretend to understand everything. Everybody else's plight. Then the punk makes fun of the girl. Oh, you out late at night. Oh, what are you doing out there late at night? Are you trying to pay for hormones? So what if she is? Do you know how many transgender women are walking the streets late at night, punk? Do you know what it's like? Do you know anything about it at all? How hard that is? I had to go make an appearance at the trans march, trans getting murdered. Yeah. Sometimes it ends up tragically. It's not a goddamn joke, punk. I hate bullies. I hate them. And that's what this bald head bitch is. That's why I don't mind talking about you. I hope every trans woman on this damn YouTube will come and bury your ass in the ground. They should come after you and defense of this person. Because there are a trans person. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You need to shut the fuck up. You want to talk about somebody? Why don't you talk about what your issue is with them? And if they are homeless, why is it something that we're supposed to be joking about? Do you know how many trans women have got serious housing issues? Do you know anything about that? You don't know shit. Shut your goddamn mouth, J.Wilson. I don't understand how you cannot recognize what a worthless piece of dog shit you are. That's what you are. Yeah, you walk in the street late at night. You gonna give the transgender person in transition, in the early stages of transition, you gonna give him a job? What do you know about it? That person came to you sincerely with her issue, and you sit up there and pretended to receive what she was saying. A couple of days later, you're right back. Then you're talking about her HIV status again. Oh, I'm not going to talk about your status. I ain't going to say nothing about your status. Oh, the one you with, they would talk about your status. Yet he says your status 5 times. So everybody who's listening to this thing now are aware of this person's status. But he ain't talking about it. Oh, you're stupid. You're so fucking dumb. Now, we don't know what your status is, Wilson. We all know that ain't no way in the fuck you would ever admit to anything on here because you're such a liar. You always want to put yourself up on some damn pedestal like you're somebody big and important and nothing can touch you. You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. Read up. You ever read anything? You're supposed to be so educated. Do you ever read it? Read up on Stonewall. Read up on the ones who started civil rights for LGBTQ people. What kind of people were those? Did they look like you, or did they look like the person Chopper transitioning to Sarah? Who are the ones on the front line? Where were you hiding in your closet? That's all I got to say about this shit. People, don't let this punk get away with this shit. He's sitting up there. How you... I just don't understand why people who think that if you have something, you're supposed to lord that over other people who don't have anything. People who are struggling. And then you have the nerve to let slip out your goddamn mouth how many transgender people end up dead. The fuck's wrong with you? What's wrong with your mind? It's a sick, twisted... And yes, I will always come right back at your ass. I don't give a goddamn if I got to make 10 videos a day. You fuck up 10 times a day, I'm going to come back at your ass 10 times a day. Maybe this is my calling. Maybe God wants somebody to be in charge of you.